Hello, thank you for being with me this morning, afternoon, or evening. Tiger Lilith Tarot. I'm going to do a daily elemental energy reading for March 7th, 2022. March 7th, 2022, we're going to take a look at what the energies are for your element. I'm going to do water, air, earth, and fire signs. And if you are watching this, I apologize for how bright it is, if it's a little too bright. Excuse me. I usually have the back window that's behind me blocked off, but it's so sunny and beautiful today. I wanted to feel the sun, so sorry if it's a little bright on camera, but I needed some, hope you'll forgive my desire for vitamin D this morning. All right. We're going to go ahead and start with water signs because we are in Pisces season. Happy Pisces season. I hope all of you have been having a good one. We'll take a look at water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio for March 7th, 2022. Water signs. What do energy around water signs? Nope. Energy around water signs today. Okay. You're the King of Wands. Did kind of fly out reverse over there, so you might be feeling a little, I'm going to put it up right here. The King oh, here we go. King of Wands, Seven of Cups. Okay. So you're feeling, I feel like there's something you're really desiring. Huh. And the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. You might be desiring... I think, okay, water signs actually think this one's pretty simple. There's something that you are boldly desiring, and I think you are looking at looking at your own means, the means that you have worked for, that you've collected, that you have gained, and you're looking at that and saying, how can what I have done, how has your self-reliance, the things that your self-reliance has brought into your life, what you monetarily have from that quality or trait of self-reliance, how can you use those things, money, resources, what have you, to obtain your dream and your fantasy? You're in a fantasizing state today. There's something, I don't think you're lost in an illusion, but I think you're dreaming of something. Your heart is pulling you to it. Yeah, we have the Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. There's messages you want to send or receive today, or this energy is coming from messages sent or received. I feel like they're messages that have come into you recently. And if they're not messages from other people, like actual communication from a person via text or email or phone call or piece of snail mail, excuse me, then it's been downloads, kind of like messages from the universe, if you will. Messages just kind of coming in. It's like all of a sudden you just feel something kind of download through the top of your, like the top of your head. It's like you just know something. It might even be someone you are desiring that's of a high social status, water signs, with this King of Wands energy. Someone that's very assertive, bold, driven by their heart, driven by their desires. Someone who's very loyal but also needs their freedom and independence. Or those traits and qualities are what you're dreaming of. And I really do feel like you're looking at what you have. See, how can you get that? How can you get to that energy? Let's clarify. King of Wands for water signs. King of Wands for water signs for May 7th here. King of Wands for water signs for May 7th. King of Wands with temperance. Definitely could be Sagittarius energy. This, with the cards out right now. Fire heavy is definitely. So you're trying to balance, harmonize, and be patient with this bold energy, with this King of Wands energy, whether that's a person or just something inside of you. Seven of Cups with the Knight of Cups. Could very well be a love connection. You're dreaming about offering love to someone, and you're willing to travel for this person, or you and this person are communicating, are sending messages back and forth. But I feel like there's a desire to unify today. Desire to bring two things together. And wow, the Empress. There's something really abundant happening, water signs. Very, very abundant. The Nine of Pentacles, this card is pre-Empress energy. And then we have the Empress that came out to clarify it. So you, water signs, you're really in your power. The Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck here. Yeah, walking away from situations that brought crisis and confusion, and moving towards an energy that is a little bit chaotic with the Eight of Wands, but it's supportive and it's going somewhere. It's not just going to lead to that Five of Swords energy, which is kind of like you have to have a clear yes or no answer, and feels like not a lot of progress can happen sometimes. All right, moving on to fire signs. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. I hope everyone's having a great day. I hope you've had a good March so far. We're going to take a look, fire signs, at energies around you for the month of March, March 7th. March 7th, 2022. March 7th, 2022. All right. Let's take a look. March 7th, 2022. Fire signs. Okay, wow, funny. Nine of Pentacles. This is the card that ended the water sign spread. So, you two are fire signs. Looks like there's something you're thinking about. Wow, okay, the Star, Aquarius energy. Okay, so fire signs, you are really thinking about expansion and looking forward, like really looking into the future and seeing where you, it's kind of, I'm not going to take that, it just kind of fell out. But it's a similar energy to the water signs, but it's coming from a different place. The water signs had this desire that they were trying to tame, and then looking at their reliance. You fire signs, you're starting at the self-reliance. You are already self-reliant. You have accomplished a lot on your own, and you're looking on how to expand that. You're looking at your resources, and you're using your foresight and saying, how can you expand your resources? How can you use your resources that you already have, that your self-reliance got you, right? That your independence has taken you to this moment. How can you use that to expand, to help the greater good with the Star, right? The Star is Aquarius's card. To me, the humanitarians of the signs here. Aquarius this card says if it's possible for one person, it's possible for anyone, right? Taking this water and watering, she's watering a rock, which might seem a little silly, right? What's going to grow out of a rock? Well, maybe something can. Maybe there's a crack on that rock and a seed has been planted inside of that crack. And when she waters it, that seed starts to grow into something beautiful. She's willing to take the risk. She's willing to try for expansion. Three of Wands and the Three of Cups is the last two cards. Wow, okay, threes. 2 3s. Three of Cups, Three of Wands. Fire signs, you are ready to go on a journey and celebrate and be around celebratory energy in general with the Three of Cups. And the Three of Wands is ready to take the journey, waiting for the right time when there is not a right time, when you can make the moment the right time. Looking at exact expansion, where do you want to expand? Where are you going to take everything that you have earned with the self-reliance, Nine of Pentacles, and then where are you going to put it? I feel like he's looking out here and where am I going to plant my orchard? Right? Or what's beyond those hills? Is there an even larger field beyond those hills if I just follow this path? It's up to you, right? The Nine of Swords at the bottom of this deck. So there's something anxious happening. You might be having some sleepless nights right now. This spread is really hopeful so far. So, you know, maybe this idea, maybe something, there's an energy going on that's uncomfortable. This Nine of Pentacles, the Star, Three of Cups, Three of Wands. There's some discomfort that it's bringing you. You know, maybe expansion, you're growing, and that can be a little difficult. Keep you up at night, make you feel a little manic. Let's see. But the nines, you're almost at the end of a cycle here. And the threes is momentum and building that momentum. All right, let's see. For the Nine of Pentacles with the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. So you're really thinking about longevity. You're thinking about family, generational wealth, a legacy. Very concerned about work and just the practical world in general. Practical application of what you have earned. It feels like what you've worked for. Okay, let's see here. The Star card. What's this Star card here for fire signs for March 3rd? The Star with Judgment. Wow, okay. So all this thinking, I feel like this is where the Nine of Swords energy comes in. This Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles energy, very grounded, practical. Again, thinking about the future, thinking 30, 40 years down the line. This feels like an awakening, the Star and Judgment. It feels like something really beautiful is happening here, something incredibly expansive, opening the breadth of your vision. That's what it feels like your vision is going from here to all the way up, like here. And it is an awakening, right? It feels like something is being awakened inside of you with this whole concept of expansion and growth. All right, let's look at the Three of Cups, Three of Wands. Three of Cups, Three of Wands for March 7th. Three of Cups, Three of Wands. Three of Cups, Three of Wands with the Seven of Swords. Okay. So, I feel like you're looking to celebrate and expand because it's like you're learning lessons from the past. The Seven of Swords, there's been deceit and deception behind you, right? You're leaving the encampment that was deceitful, and the swords are lessons. Now he has to be very careful because he's carrying these swords by their blades, right? He's kind of in a very dangerous situation if you think of it literally, as he's got blades just resting on his body that could easily cut him. So he has to move very delicately and strategically. So there's something about you having to move away from a situation that was causing, there was lies, deception, deceit, cheating, half-truths, but you're doing it in a very delicate way. Planning, strategy with the Seven of Swords. Wow, and then the Seven of Pentacles at the bottom. So, yeah, you're being very patient. There's something about seeds that you've planted and you're watching them. You're looking at them and seeing what's ready to be harvested. But I think that you're noticing that the moment nothing's ready to be harvested, you're awakening to something, expansion, and you're being very strategic about how you're going to expand and move forward. Oh, all right, fire signs. Very good. Moving on to earth signs. Hello, earth signs. Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. We are going to take a look at your energies for March 7th, 2022. So energy around earth signs today, Spirit. Let's see here. Energy around earth signs. Okay, we have the Sun. Princess of Wands. Okay, fire energy. So we have Leo, and then Leo, Aries, Sagittarius with the Princess of Wands or Page of Wands. So earth signs, there's something really bright and something very bright and young happening today. You could have a young, youthful energy in your life today. There could be kids in your life today more than usual. This could have to do with your own children, marriage, or kids that you live with. Four of Wands and Death. But something is transforming about your home. Something is transforming about like a young, youthful, childlike energy in your environment. Or your idea. Seven of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. Something a little dreamy about this. Let's see, earth signs. Sun, you're feeling really bright and optimistic and creative. But maybe there's a creative project that's transforming today. It's the Sun. Let's see, what's this Sun? It has to do with a child, or you're working, or there's someone. Okay, so there's a young energy. I really don't feel like the Sun is you, or I feel like that's an energy around you. A young energy that are youthful, but you're feeling apathetic and bored by it at the moment. Or you're having a hard time feeling optimistic about something because you're emotionally removed from it. It's the Princess of Wands. Princess of Wands with the Two of Pentacles. It feels like you're trying to balance out, you're trying to find what path you want to take next with the Princess. The Princess of Wands isn't moving quite yet, but she's letting her heart guide her into considering different options and different paths to take. And the Two of Pentacles is having to make a decision in the material world. I feel like you have two different choices you have to, like, that you can choose from in the material world that have to do with your, let's see, something about transforming an energy around your home and hearth, where you rest your head. Yeah, the Devil. So there's an energy of feeling bound to something when it comes to family, and that energy needing to be transformed, but you're having a really hard time transforming it. And I think that's why the Seven of Cups is here, because it almost feels like it's an escaping energy of not just escaping, though. It's like you're daydreaming, and that daydreaming is you're manifesting better things for yourself through that daydreaming. It feels like that's what you're trying to do today. And then the Ace of Wands is here. Yeah, it feels like you want to create a new beginning somehow with a situation in your home environment, or someone that you're related to. You could be married to this person, just in a relationship with them. Definitely someone, I think, that you're physically around. If this is a relationship, it's someone that you're very physically drawn to. All right, earth signs. And finally, we are going to look at air signs. Hello, air signs. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Aquarius, we just exited your season. I hope you had wonderful, great birthdays and a wonderful month of February, end of January, beginning of February. Not beginning, end of January, most February. All right, let's take a look at what's going on. March 7th, 2022. March 7th, 2022. March 7th, 2022. Air signs. We have the moon. Okay, so there's something mysterious going on today. You could be a little more emotional than usual today, or you could just feel that there is information, that something's being hidden from you. Ooh, the moon and the devil. Okay, but you feel bound to this information that's being hidden from you. You're curious. You're curious about it. Six of Pentacles, and they're balancing something out in the material world here. Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Okay. It's an interesting energy. Air signs. The moon, the devil, the Six of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. I think you're trying to find a balance today. A balance in the material world about something to do with your emotions and a physical desire. Something that you're bound to. With the devil here, something in the material world that's something that's keeping you held to the material world. With the devil card, right? And the moon can be overly emotional. Again, things, thinking things are being hidden from us, being kept from us, and things, thinking that we don't have all the information that we need. That we're right. That the moon. That shadow is hiding the light. You could also be having really vivid dreams right now. And the moon, there's an attachment. It's Pisces card, so you could be kind of feeling very in tune with the energy at the moment, since we are in Pisces season. There could be some sort of deep revelations of like feminine mysteries. You could really be tapping into the feminine at the moment. And then we have the devil, but there's something that's making you feel bound to the material world. This is going to sound strange, but I almost don't think this is a bad thing at the moment, because the moon can be really removed from the material world. The moon can be on its extreme dreamy. It can imply addiction and overindulging. Pisces is the house of institutions and things like this. So on the extreme, the moon can be a lot, and can get too lost in its emotions and not be able to find its way back to reality. So there's something keeping you bound to reality, is what it feels like. This could be a relationship. We'll see when we clarify, because we have the Lovers here at the bottom of the Devil card. But there's either something needs to be balanced with your emotions and the physical world, or your emotions and the physical world are becoming balanced right now. We are going to clarify and see. Three of Swords. I think you might have gotten lost in your emotions due to heartbreak. With the Three of Swords down here at the bottom, there's something you had to grieve that you hadn't. And or there's something you started grieving, and that's what caused the depth of emotions to come to the surface. Let's see. The moon. The moon. Yeah, okay, that one fell out. Moon with the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so another card of the Ten of Pentacles is an incredibly rooted card. This is generational wealth, legacy. You can almost see this man looks like he's grown in to where he is. To me, he's the grandfather on this card here. We have the loyal dog, children, looking into the city. This is a family, and it comes from putting in some work and effort and dedication and showing up and building that over years and years and years. So something about family and legacy and generational wealth could be making you feel overwhelmed in your emotions, and or you could feel like someone in your family is hiding something from you. But I almost feel like it's more being overwhelmed by someone in your family, feeling your emotions, or having deep revelations, like I said, of the more feminine when it comes to your family. Let's see, the Devil with Justice. Another card of balance. That's what I mean. This Devil card is not a bad thing here. It's almost what's holding you to reality. I mean, the Ten of Pentacles with the moon is very grounding as well. Feels like there's, again, something being balanced out here. And it was something that came from grief and heartache. From heartache that you then began to grieve. As the Devil and Justice. Justice and the Six of Pentacles are both cards that says, if you give energy to something, and that thing gives energy back to you, then give energy back to that thing. And then if it gives it back to you, it's like keep doing, just follow that very basic step. And that's how you progress forward. This could have to do with with relationships, with the cards that are out here, family relationships specifically, but it doesn't have to be. This is just something, relationships that you've had for a long time or you're wanting to have for a long time. All right, let's see here. The Six of Pentacles. What is the Six of Pentacles for air signs? Wow, the Three of Swords. So we have the Three of Swords coming up twice. When I was doing readings, I started, doing these for a while. The Three of Swords would come up a decent amount for air signs. So I feel like I don't think it has for a while, but last year, towards the middle to end of the year, Three of Swords was pretty consistent for the air signs. So there's something that there's a deep pain that you're healing. I feel like it is not just a relationship with the Justice card here and the Devil. With the Ten of Pentacles here, I feel this is something that had to do with your family. Really do. And there's a balance that's being obtained with the Six of Pentacles, but it's because you're learning how to forgive. It has to do with forgiveness. That's how the balance is obtained. Seven of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You're being patient with this, which is very good. You're looking at seeds you've harvested. I think you're being patient with the healing process. You're letting yourself go through it. But the Three of Swords twice, there is definitely something having to do with grief and forgiveness here. All right, that is what I have for y'all today. I really hope it helps inform your day. Have a good one. See you next time. Bye-bye.